Hello, welcome on in everybody to the stream, and Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays otherwise, or if you don't celebrate any holidays this time of year, I just hope you're having a good day, and I'm happy to see you. So, this is Wagworks GA. I'm Jeff. That's the G in the GA. The A is my wife Ashley. We are a creative team together. We work on kids comics. So, what you probably have seen in the past if you've watched the stream is some of our younger stuff. We work with some other creator friends to do CoreToons, which is bite-sized comics with a little bit of educational content for kids like kindergarten through 5th grade. We also work on some like middle grade, that's like ages 9 through 12 graphic novel projects. I like to do some general slice of life stuff. And also what you will see here is video game art. And tonight you'll actually see, I think it's a new one for stream, working on some D&D character art for a campaign, a campaign that I'm part of. Yeah, so welcome on in. I usually do not stream this early. This is a solid hour, hour plus earlier than I usually stream. But so I'm a dad of 2, and it is Christmas Day, and children like to wake up early on Christmas Day. So we had a bit of an early morning. So I'm trying to maybe get. I might do a shorter stream, definitely earlier stream, trying to get myself to bed a bit earlier this Christmas Day. So if you've never been here before at this time, it's just because this is a different time. If you're normal to the stream and you're watching perhaps a VOD of this and be like, Jeff, why did you go on early? I'm tired and I need sleep, okay? Slurps coffee. But yeah, that's the deal. Let's see. I got some updates. Exciting news. I finished up the GDQ stuff. I managed to not check the actual deadline for prizes until right up there against the deadline. And the front page said the 21st, which was like the day that I finished them and started drafting like everything, putting everything together. But then when I went to the forum the next day, it said, the page said the 22nd, and I went to the forum, it said the 21st. But I emailed, I reached out, and they accepted the prize. And I am happy to show you guys what I got. So first off, I'll go with the finished stuff over here. Let's just go over to clip. Hold on. As I said, go over to clip. Yeah, so these are spot arts I did of the Johto region starters for Pokemon Gold and Silver, also Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which is one of the games that they're running at Games Done Quick. And I had the idea of instead of just doing like my usual prints or even stickers or stuff like that, this was actually Ashley's idea, I should give her full credit, of doing them on coffee mugs, right? So having kind of wrap around. Hey, Vox, how's it going? Oh, no worries, Paul. Hey, thanks for coming by, guys. It's good to see you. I wasn't sure if anyone could make it starting early. Nice. Oh, good. Well, I hope he's having a good time with family. No worries. But yeah, I'm trying to go early today. We kids were up early this morning, so I'm trying to do. I'll probably do a shorter stream and definitely early just to get myself a little sleep. It was, yeah, we didn't get up then, but one of them I think started stirring around 4:50, so that's where we're at. But I'm glad you guys could make it. It's so good to see you. Yeah, well, this is usually I am pretty regular about going on about an hour later than it is right now. But yeah, I can understand why she didn't believe. And thank you for telling her, by the way. It's good. I'm happy to have you both here. How's your day going? Well, I know, Fox, I asked you. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Yeah. No worries on cake. Again, it's kind of a short one today anyway. But yeah, so I was just talking about, I finished these up, the Pokemon Sleepy Johto starters. So there was the Cyndaquil line, here's the Totodile line, and we got the Chikorita line. So I finished those all up and got everything set up, and I ended up going with Vistaprint. I browsed around. It was weird, like with the mugs that have a colored inside, I couldn't find green anywhere but Vistaprint. So I did that, and I got the mock-ups of the mugs done, which I'm going to show you guys in just a second. Okay. Almost there. Just cropping the window. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is what the mock-ups of the mugs look like. That's for all three, looking at it from one side of the handle. Then, can you do that? Yeah, it's bigger. Then we had this is all the side views of the Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion. Then we got Totodile, Croconaw for Alligator, and Chikorita, Bayleaf, and Meganium. I was really happy with how these guys came out, and I wish I had been done in early December when I wanted to, so I could get them shipped here to check out first, but sadly that didn't happen. But at least I made the deadline, and they're printed, and they are on the way to the prize coordinator for GDQ right now. They should get there by next Monday, so hopefully they will get there, and they're in time for the marathon, which starts January 4th, by the way. And I mean, what matters is they're there, and they can, help raise money for Prevent Cancer Foundation. But it is always pretty exciting to see something I made actually show up on the stream. I feel very proud and excited about being a part. I'm not a speedrunner. I don't have time to be a speedrunner, but it's nice to feel like I got to participate in some way in the marathon. So yeah, that's exciting. They're on the way. I just by the skin of my teeth did it. So that was good. I gotta do better next time. So summer games done quick. I don't want this to be a cycle where I keep on saying never again, and then it keeps on going late. So we're just gonna say it's not gonna go late next time. I'm gonna clear the decks and make sure it gets done in plenty of time. That's the plan. Yeah, so that's the main announcement that I have. Yeah, the marathon itself. I'll have one more stream before they kick off, so I'll repeat the info again, but in case nobody's here. It starts January 4th, around 11:30 Eastern time is the kickoff to the marathon. They'll be running 24 hours a day, all the way through the wee hours of the following Saturday night. For all that info, when it starts, schedule of games, check out gamesdonequick.com. You can also see prizes. You can donate if you want to. You can watch the stream there, or you can watch them here on Twitch, on their Twitch channel, which is just Games Done Quick. Yeah, it's awesome. GDQ is why I stream. They got me into it, and that's part of the reason I'm so excited to feel like I get to participate, even in like the tiniest little way, because it was something that's very influential for me. But anyway, with that, since we're going short, I'm gonna do a fast warm up. So I've got the old Pokemon random generator over here. Hold on, let me get these guys cleared out. Boop, boop, boop. That. So we've got our canvas. All right. And now for real. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to pick 2 Pokemon, do my 5-minute warm-up, and get going. So let's see what we get tonight. There's not really any restriction on what Pokemon I'm going to have to mash up together in this, so let's check it out. This is funny. So of like the 1,008 Pokemon out there, Fortress this is the second time that I've drawn that one. But Groudon and Fortress is a very interesting combination. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go with this. So what I'll do is drop the random Pokemon generator screen, and I'm gonna bring up reference real quick. So here we've got Groudon, good. Do the thing. Okay, pull up the next one. There's got to be a faster way to do this. Bring this one over here. Yeah, so as I'm getting this ready, if you've been here before, you know the drill. If not, this is just a 5-minute sketch warm-up. It's nothing crazy. I'm just kind of loosening up. Even though I've been off today, I have not had a lot of time to do drawing. So I guess I've done a little drawing, but this is just kind of for fun. Get thinking about art, get myself ready to work on my main thing for tonight. So that is the plan. It's going to be not a finished piece. It's not going to be inks. It's not even probably going to be, maybe if I'm lucky, it'll be pencil quality. It's mainly just a sketch, but I'm just trying to loosen up again and get thinking about art. So, sorry, just labeling my layers because, you know, it's usually a good idea to do that. Okay. All right, as always, you are encouraged to draw along. Frank made me a command for this, and I totally need to use it. You are welcome and encouraged to draw along. You can draw the Pokemon mashup. You can draw kind of, you know, whatever you like, honestly, because art is fun. If you draw something and you want to share, you can throw it over on Instagram and make sure to tag us, WagWorksGA, same as here on Twitch, so you can check it out. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Let's go. All right, so I'm already ahead of the game because usually I totally forget to set up my layers and do any kind of labeling. So, you know, we're off to a great start. So let's see. I have kind of an off the top of my head idea on this one of what I kind of want to go with. So let's see. Just kind of roughing it out here before I start drawing in details. So you got that kind of clawed tail like that. Hey CJ, how's it going? Good to see you. How you doing tonight? Which is just another way of saying how's it going, but you know. I started my wake-ups early today with kids, so I may be not 100% with it. Okay. Just doodling? Nice. Anything in particular? Something like that. So that's gonna have another one over here, of course. So arms will actually probably need to come out of the thing like that. That kind of works for me. All right. Now, how do I want to do this? We'll give it. So it'll be black on the inside there. So I'll give it kind of a little bit of the shape of the eye. of the Kyogre, even though it's not entirely, not going to entirely be the same, because it'll be there. Maybe give it like a little bit of a underbite here, like that. We can draw some of these guys here. Oh, Maria Robotnik, cool. Fun, fun. Yeah, I know we've been, as a family, watching the Sonic movies as they've been coming out and really enjoying them. It was cool kind of getting into that story. I missed a lot of the Sonic Adventure era lore. Like I played a lot of the earlier Genesis games, so it was nice to kind of get... I'm sure it's not 100% accurate, but to get a little bit of a fill-in on that. So we'll do something like this, and that, and we do this kind of line. Of course, it's got these guys. This is interesting. I kind of like how this one is coming out. So then maybe draw the like tummy stripe things here, like that. These guys go here. Tail is definitely coming out from behind. Maybe a couple of those little like crater-like things from Fortress in here. On the sides. And then, okay, this is gray on the underside. Get a little bit of the red on the side there. Some of the lines just to give it the detail. So something like this. Give these guys a little more depth now. All right, that is time. Not bad. All right, this is interesting. This would be one that would be fun to come back to and kind of mess around with. But what do we call this? Okay, I feel like this one might be pretty clear. I feel like we should go with something like Groutress. That's what I'm gonna go with. So. Make this a little bigger. All right, I feel like this is solid. I'm very happy with this. All right. That's good. I don't have a lot of time to waste tonight, so I'll save this real quick. I wonder if it's going to be one of those things where the RNG of the random Pokemon generator is just like skewed towards Fortress. And it's just going to keep on showing up regularly. That would be interesting. All right. Okay, so what I do have to do is go check on a kid real quick, on kiddos, as it's bedtime and they're not quite settled in. So I'm going to put it on Be Right Back real quick, and then I will hop back and jump into tonight's piece, which I will tell you more about when I get back. So this will be like a minute or two, I think. Yep, be right back. Do you know how long I've been talking like that? I went on break like half an hour ago and definitely did not turn my my mic on. That's pretty awesome. So what I was saying though is that I started early and I'm finishing early because you know, young kids, Christmas morning, we were up pretty early. So I'm just gonna blame the fact that I'm tired. But yeah, that's ridiculous. Wow, like half an hour not talking but not talking. So I'm working on D&D characters here. It's good times. But hey, I'm talking now. Look who's talking now. No, I'm just kidding. So what I was asking though is, how's your day going? Alright, so looks like I have not drawn the human skeleton much, so definitely needing to check some reference on here. You'd think as an artist this would be a thing that I try to do to, you know, get used to the human form, but no, turns out not so much. Might have been good to do at some point. So he will be wearing a robe, so I don't need to draw like every part of it, but definitely want to, like the collarbone on in there. What did I get people for Christmas? Well. Stuff. I mean, Ashley and I had agreed that we were not really doing any gifts because we prefer to do experiences to get, like, go places and eat food and stuff, like out at Disney, so nothing there, but you know, one kiddo got on the like a digital version of a Polaroid camera that has like the built-in printer that they've been wanting for a while. Some movies, like the Minecraft movie, Mario movie, stuff like that, you know. Nothing too crazy. No Switch 2s happened at our house, if that's what you're asking. It would be funny if you had like a sash also, but it's like way here. Because he's a skeleton. Could do that. I think that's kind of funny. I guess I should make the robe go more like that. Yeah, that makes more sense and is a little bit less weird. A little less weird. Oh, cool. Was it, so did the next part of the last season drop like today or something? Isn't that how they were doing it? Again, we don't do Netflix, so I am not really aware of Stranger Things. I'm just basing it on what I've heard. Yeah, then finale next week. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it when you get to there. And how do I make the skeleton more interesting? I mean, I guess I don't have to do it super interesting. It is just kind of a skeleton hanging out, and that's interesting as it is, but also in boots. Which will probably need more straps on them to hold on. Because, you know, skeleton. So I guess I could, because they did specify the same boots on both characters, so I can just make sure that they kind of mirror each other there. Alright. Just go ahead and finish this guy up. See how they'd have the straps along the ankles. There. So there would be the trim. Yeah, Frank? Wait, what? So I had heard. So I know you guys had talked about exchanging gifts earlier. Did you guys do any kind of like a Christmas Skype date or anything? Maybe a brow ring? That doesn't make much sense. How do I make the skeleton? Do I give it a hat? Skype. Okay. Wait, did I say Skype? Did I seriously just say Skype? I didn't even realize I said it. I'm that old. I'm that many old. Wow. I'm just gonna blame everything on tired. That's it. That's my entire defense. I'm drawing a self-portrait right now, as you can see, really capturing the detail in the eyes. They say they're the window to the soul. And I mean, I know the likeness is incredible. Which booster pack did you pick up? Actually, it'd be pretty thin. Like for Christmas? And maybe it should also have a hood on the robe. Make it a hooded robe. I mean, I could put the hood up too. I mean, is that more interesting? Is that less interesting? I don't know that I wanted. Fallen jelly. I mean, what's new? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So I feel like the skeleton definitely needs to like mirror the character a little bit in design. based on the description. Maybe make the robe a little more tattered. That'd make a little sense, huh? Something like that. Don't let Frank tell me this. Hey Lily, how's it going? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good one. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy y'all came by. Maybe give him like a little skull sash holder. I mean, she could honestly have it too. Took some of the forbidden juice. And how's that going for you? I mean, it sounds like good. I mean, you did say you were great. I think this is okay. I honestly feel like I got at least what the player described for their character. And they're familiar. So I'm pretty happy just trying to transpose this into the group photo. Fallen's lying to you. What? I would love to hear a fact about sea slugs right now. Wow. Listen, having never seen you, I can't really be a judge of that, but I feel like you could probably trust her to be an honest broker in this. I think you can trust her. That's my recommendation. Alright, so... Wait, what's the C here? What have I become a party to? I said I've never seen you, so I can't be a judge of this. That's what I said. You definitely need, yeah, you definitely need to listen to Fallen on this. Let me just go like 100% on the record as saying you definitely need to trust Fallen. Like without any question whatsoever. Like this is what my life experience tells me. So they borrow chloroplast for photosynthesis. That's kind of cool. Why can't we do that? That would be pretty neat. They really said yoink. Absolutely. I like that one. That's a good fact. I'm a fan of that fact. Alright, am I on the pencils layer? I am. I will be needing to wrap up fairly soon here. I know we've just like now reached my usual start time. Not even if you count the fact that usually I let it sit on stream starting soon for 5 minutes while I frantically run around and do things. Sea bunnies are toxic to touch if they eat certain coral and other little guys. Is there any way to know if they've eaten that, if they're toxic? Like they don't, I'm guessing they don't change color like, you know, flamingos and stuff from what they eat. Fallen called me. Oh, Frank, I meant to ask before I wrap up, how is the Goose Christmas story coming? Because I'm excited to see more of that soon. but probably not tonight. I'm going to be calling it shortly. If you take care of them, you can touch them before they eat. Interesting. I haven't started illustrating, so it will be holiday themed. I like it. Yeah, I'm just excited. I think it's, I really love the start that you got to it. I keep flipping back and forth and then forgetting the face that I'm drawing because I also then keep looking at chat. I know, I owe you a longer stream at some point, or more stream at some point in the future. But that is not a day where kids starting waking up at 4:50 in the morning. That's not going to be the day for that. I forgot when I was talking about streaming. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'll be around. I forgot to account for the fact that like how early kids wake up on Christmas morning. And I'm paying for that now. Are you recruiting people to be mad at you, at me, with you? All right, listen. I'll accept it. I will accept it. I understand. Wait, what? You usually wake up at... That is very early. But what time do you usually like go to sleep? Yes. Well, at least pinning it. Oh my god. Not Frank pinning it right there at the top. I see it. I see it. I see it. This is just gonna be the chat now. Oh man. All right. Well, you know, usually I would, you know, happily be bullied into staying longer, but I'm wrapping up early tonight. Yes. Yeah. Sorry guys. But I'm so glad that you guys all made it. I hope that you're having a really good night, and next stream will be New Year's Day. That is my plan still. So, right now I'm gonna say, plan for usual time, but we'll, you know, play that by ear. Jeff is bad. Ending the stream at my stream. Hey, I started at like 8:45 Eastern time. I did start earlier. At least a little bit. But hey, I'm so glad to see you guys. I hope you, if you celebrated Christmas, I hope you had a great Christmas. If not, I just hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I am gonna wrap it up here as Frank, you know, kind of figured out. But I'll be back next time. I am apparently just gonna keep repeating the same things over and over again because I'm blanking at this point on what I usually say at the end. But yeah, just really happy to see you guys, and I guess the usual stuff. Socials, you can find us at WagWorksGA, not only here on Twitch, but also on YouTube and Instagram. You can also check out our website at wagworksga.com, which is where you can see like some of my portfolio stuff. We have a blog that we sometimes post to, also a store if you're into that kind of thing. I definitely will be back at least one more time before the start of GDQ, but just for a reminder, Awesome Games Done Quick Marathon kicks off on Games Done Quick's Twitch channel, which is just Games Done Quick, January 4th around 11:30 Eastern Time. They'll be running the whole following week. See their website, gamesdonequick.com, for schedule and all that other information, or if you want to donate. They're benefiting Prevent Cancer Foundation. And I actually got my mugs printed and off, so they should be there listed amongst the prizes, and hopefully they'll make it onto a prize showcase. That would be cool. that is about it. Yeah, so thanks to everybody for coming by. Thanks if you're watching the VOD of this, either on Twitch or YouTube. Yeah, I appreciate you all, and I guess I'll see you all next year. Yeah, I guess I'll see you in 2026. On Merry Christmas. You're killing me, Frank. Yes, unless I do manage to find a time to squeeze in a stream before then, but I don't plan on it, so... oh, goodness. But yeah, I guess in that case, I'll see you next time. Have a great night. Have a great week. And good night.